Alright, let's see here. It's been a little while since I checked the channel. And let's see just how well we're doing. Wait a minute. June 5th. I haven't uploaded a video in almost a month? Shh. What a lovely rivers I'm sitting by. Oh, wait, I was supposed to do something. Oh, crap. Oh. Good day, night, evening, whatever time may be, ladies and gentlemen. This is Darth Chain. How are you guys doing tonight? Sorry for my delay with everything, just other things have got in the way. So, we're going to bring you a video that I've seen some people complain about on Twitter. So I thought I'd add this to my Fractals collection. I have actually gotten a lot of positive reviews from this guide, so I want to give a big shout out to everybody who gave me the encouragement to complete them all the way through. But we are going to be doing Fractal level 100 challenge Mote. So what that means, we're going to be doing the hardest Fractal, which is going to be Nightmare Fractal at the hardest difficulty, which is level 100, and we are putting the challenge mode on. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this. I do go down a few times, but other than that, let's get into it. Alright, so jumping into the challenge mode, we run directly to the left and spawn the Harbinger of Woe, and he has the Ad Infinitum backpack. And you're going to see all the toxic guys start running around with it, like chickens with their heads cut off, but as soon as the timer or everybody votes for the challenge mode, they die and you'll hear Silius laugh. And the first thing you're going to notice is the red static assault knight here. So the red, green, and blue static assault knights, or red, blue, and green assault knights, are going to completely replace the usual clockwork horror that you face in this room. But then we're going to face another one. So we're going to pop our Mistlock Singularity here and take these three out. They have some easy skills. So they have a massive pull right here. And then they have a massive stomp attacker, and that is just swing with a hammer and they hope they hit. From there, the blue and green will spawn at the same time, so you just kind of focus one down and take them out, then go and focus on the other, and then we get introduced to Mama. Now, Mama is kind of around the same fight as the usual twist watchwork horror that you face during the normal paths. Her attack patterns are about the same, so she's got all the bullet hell, she's got the flamethrower attack, she's got the jumping attack and all that stuff. One thing that sets her apart, though, is every 25% HP, she's going to summon one of the other knights. So here's 75% HP. Ark is going to pop up his shield. And there is the red static assault knight right over there. She's going to pull me. So you got to break off from Mama and attack the assault knight. That will make Mama vulnerable again, and the fight's fairly easy after that. It's just dodging in the right times, avoiding the attacks. You're going to have Twisted Horror still running around in the entirety of the arena. CCs, again, just do what you usually do when you're facing the Watchwork Knight, and the fight's roughly the same. The attack that Arc shields you from is a little bit faster, so you want to be on top of that as you run through this. So there's 50% HP and then 25% HP for one more. And we will be done with Mama. Now, once you're done with Mama, you will usually be awarded with some fractal tokens and some solid ocean parts for your scribe. So you make like fractal themed stuff for your guild hall. That is kind of a cool reward, and she does have that slam attack where she sends out 3 shockwaves. Just dodge into it and avoid the tomato soup. But once you're done, you should get your rewards. I don't get any this time because this is my second run of this dungeon this day. I was trying to get the footage. But now we're going to run down here, and we are going to deal with the hallucinations again. Now the hallucinations are going to hit a little bit harder, and they're going to be a little bit meaner. As you see, there are a lot more, and those hypnoses, I believe, like to summon more hallucinations. You can usually drag them into this choke point here and just wail away at them, get some easy kills, and you're good to go. Once that is done, again, you get to dance with the orbs in the bullet hell area. Again, the blue orbs still heal you. I think the red orbs in this one do just a tad bit more damage. And again, we're going to have a lot more nightmare enemies over here. Again, drag them to the bottleneck and just take them out. You will be getting the vomit attack from the second boss fairly often throughout the dungeon, so kind of watch that. Other than more enemies and a little bit more damage, nothing really changes until after this room compared to the regular dungeon. Once that happens, then the run up to the second main boss fight kind of changes, but not too much. So we got most of the guys taken down. So I'm going to run up the right ramp here soon and try to take out the orb myself. I'm going to fail. I'm going to go down. But out of the few runs I have recorded, this was the smoothest. So all hallucinations should be down. We should be running up. I get to the end. I try to take down some of the enemies up here. I get through a few of them, but then I die myself. Someone else takes out this portion and reses me, so we just jump down the middle, and I think I get downed again. No, I don't. So one thing to watch out with the main orb is it does have the pull and push little shockwave thing that the final boss has. Now you're going to see these toxic scales pop up out of the water. Just ignore them. Everybody does, and they don't follow you, so just run past them and get up this rampway ASAP. Now, on the mini-map, if you look really close, you'll see everybody's placing their personal waypoints. Now, there is a reason to that. During this revamped boss fight, at 66% and 33%, he will go invulnerable and do an attack. This attack involves 4 enemies spawning first where the personal waypoints are, and second, in between the two, as if they were slowly rotating clockwise. And that's essentially what you'll do when you're doing this fight. So we'll show it to you guys when we get to it. CX the Corrupted is pretty much exactly the same as the normal run, so don't worry too much about him. He just does a little bit more damage, but he's pretty controllable. I mean, if you know CX from the regular Nightmare, then you're perfectly fine with this one, save for the new attack. So as we get closer, I'm going to hang out down here. Here comes the volatile hallucinations. Here comes his first little stun attack. And we should have the guys spawning right about now. So you'll see the 4 monster heads on the thing. So they're echoes of the unclean. You want to take these guys out as quickly as you can. If he channels the attack all the way through, which you can see him channeling right there, it is an instant down. It's a very powerful attack. It does hurt, so it's one thing you really want to get down pat with your group. Now when they spawn again, they're going to spawn as if they're rotating clockwise. So we'll speed this up. I think I slowed it down for the next part. Yeah, I did. So we actually had one of our members go down, so we're trying to get her back up while we take out CX, but not too quickly so we don't lose an important person for the takedown. So here is the takedown here soon. And here they should be spawned. There's the unclean. So you see they kind of rotated just a little bit, not too much. Just be wary of that. If you are claiming one of the echoes of the unclean, you will rotate clockwise. I talked with a couple people and they said, yeah, that's pretty much how everybody runs it. Once you get that down, just take out CX like you normally would and get ready for the new Stelios fight. I think his name's Stelios. So now that CX is dead, we get to move on to the next fight. This one is a little bit different as it does not have the 25% HP buffer zone. So, as soon as you hit that orb, he is going to spawn full and ready to go. So it should start it here soon. I think we have a little bit of banter between us, and then we go. Getting my minions up. And here we go. So they pop the orb, it goes, it goes red, and here comes Encelis. Encelis. So the first thing you'll notice with Encelis is, again, he starts off full and ready to go. He doesn't have that 25% buffer zone, and then he fully awakens. But you'll also notice the tomato ketchup around the edge of the screen that is always there, and when you hit the first 33% HP, it gets really close to where it's essentially the final phase for the rest of the fight. Encelis also has a new attack, so we're going to stand in the orbs. I think the second round of orbs I go down completely, so I apologize for that. But again, just get in the blue orbs and keep yourself healed out throughout this entire thing. Bullet hell, why must you do this to me? So now that we are getting to the end of it, you want to have your CCs ready. The reason why is he's going to respawn, and he's instantly going to go into this attack. So he'll have like an hourglass kind of attack, and when he does that, if you guys are familiar with his little tail sweep where he hits one side then the other, it does that, but he keeps on popping those. I think it does a full party wipe after a few of them. So you CC that quickly down, and then you just keep on fighting Encelis like you usually would. This happens after the 66% and 33% split. So here we should have him coming down to about 33% here soon, and then we have the orb dance again. Alright, here comes the orb dance, and this is the one I go down in. Funny story, there was one time where we were running this, I can't remember what level, and I pretty much got all the orbs because the rest of the party died. That was hilarious. So we're back up, and here comes Encelis's conduit, or CC. I want to get those down quickly. Luckily the group we were in was on point with their CCs, so as soon as he came back up, we just took him down and just kept on hitting him in the face. So pretty much once you get past that point, you're going to have one more new attack from Encelis, which is this one right here. So he'll spin around, and then he will make an attack of those little bullets that just do bounces in a straight line on each of those points. So if you see that pop up, try to stay in between the cross sections and you won't be hit by that attack, most likely. Other than that, this part is exactly the same, just DPS the crap out of him. He does like spawning a bit more of his hallucinations while he's in this form. They can get annoying. They are very annoying. I think they pushed me out about 2 or 3 times. But once that is done, the boss is dead. So hopefully you guys liked this little tutorial to the Fractals of the Mist level 100 challenge mode. I do know some people were complaining about people not knowing how to do it, so hopefully this helped. Other than that, hopefully you guys did enjoy. I want to thank these people up on screen right now for helping me out with the run. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.